Well, hello, and it's been a while. I'm gonna have to fix things again, because for some reason it's always off sync occasionally. Well, anyway, welcome to Starway 2.4, and I'm gonna have to fix the audio levels, of course. Well, anyway, it's been some time since we were in Starway and in 2.4, but it's been a while since we were in Starway and in Xianzhou. And I mean, the big thing is basically the whole Pentagon is over, so we are heading into continuances again. So which are basically, if you're unfamiliar with Starway, which I think you probably aren't if you're watching, which are basically side stories of some sorts, or I guess also events basically. I think that's basically what it is. We are going to have an event arc of some sorts with March receiving a new path. The Trailblazer won't be the only one that has that, which is I think interesting, and so on. But yeah, I think looking forward to that one. Not entirely sure what to expect, but we'll see. And yeah, I mean, I believe this is the first official return to Xianzhou since version 1 point or something, of course. And I mean, yeah. Let's see. We are apparently heading back to the Express for just a second, of course. To start the story. Making sure everything works correctly. I think it does. I'm having some issues with my PC, but it should not. Hopefully that won't be too big of a problem. I think let's get started with the Trailblazer Continuance. Not entirely sure how long it'll take or what to expect. I do know that there will be 2 parts, if I remember correctly, between 2.4 and 2.5. So I think it'll be very interesting to see that. And well, we have received a message and sparkle for some reason. Why sparkle? That would kind of make me think it's about Pentagon still, but you shouldn't be. I think you shouldn't be here. Or actually, maybe that's just a character like being here. Wait, how do you get in here? Maybe that's a side thing from Pentagon actually, because to be honest, if you're level 60, there's no real reason to come back to the Express, I think, so that might just be a thing. Are you going to blow up the Express this time? Fireworks where I don't see any. Oh yeah. Sure. I think that's just a thing from the Pentagon quest, maybe still. Like I said, I haven't checked in with the Express in quite some time, just simply because there is no reason to do so. Which actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of sucks, but we're playing with the fire on the Express. One problem is coming after us with a broom. No playing with fire, I think. Well, there you go. Or maybe I guess it's just Sparkle coming by, and that's not really what we're supposed to be doing, because it's on the other side of the table. Or of the train, rather. Well, let's investigate and see what awaits us. We already do know some details, of course, but... or at least like some rough edges, I think. Although I do wonder what's March gonna do? Considering like if you check the thumbnail and so on, she's also on the cover of the version with a new path. I'm gonna wonder how that'll work. Especially if the strange thing, like, if I remember correctly, you do get islands in this event. But if you don't do the event, then how is that going to work? Unless it just put the March path, the second March path into banners at some point as well. Well, I guess we're heading from one ceremony to the next. Literally, if you think about what's happened in 2.3. Trailblazing is all about fun, or I'm still recovering from the trauma caused by the last festivity. Let's go with fun. Hopefully this one won't this time around, but it's not the main story thing, so in theory, maybe it'll be more relaxed. And again, Bellabog 1.4 with Tobas wasn't relaxed, and yeah, never mind. One May's cakes are cute, but still cause some drama. And I'm gonna expect March is going to come along with us. What about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday? That makes sense, I guess. In theory, just a happy festival. It would actually be kind of fun to have some funny thing, because I think basically all of the, well, not the events, I think some of the events have been pretty chill. Like, for example, the I believe this was with the 1.4 as well, the monster event in Billabog. This one was relatively chill. Same with the museum one in 1.1, I think. So we're heading somewhere else first? Or are we just going to head back to Xianzhou to rest, I guess? I don't think so. Or at least I would think that doesn't match up. There you go. let's go. We're going anyway. Even though we have more important things to do, but that's a thing for another year. Because obviously 3.0 won't arrive until winter of next year, I would say. Wait, is that the first time everyone officially leaves the Express? Or like planned leave? Because I think in like Billboard and Xianzhou on the first time of Penacony, of course, we always had at least one person stay behind. I'm just gonna exclude Pom from that one entirely. Is that the first time we officially have everyone joining? No one, we won't. Just reread the message. Himiko and Welt are. Well, I guess they're also leaving, but not where we are going. So, no mind. Sounds great, let's split into groups. Or I want to play with Leviathan Fossil soon. No, you don't. Although I wonder what the game would have been telling me if I went for the fossils. Probably just what I said. No, you don't. Well, anyway, discuss travel plans with March 7 and the Hang, and optional discuss the travel plan with the other members of the Express crew. Actually, let's discuss with Welt first, and at the same time, what is Pomo doing? Are you related to the story? I don't think you are. Nope, you're not. I'll come back to you later at some point. Well, let's first do the optional with Welt and Himiko.
これまでの古獣に関する研究が証明しているのは、俺たちがその生物について何も知らないということだけだが。何も知らない。それこそが天才が手を出したがる領域なんでしょうね。
It gives us some context on what Warren May wants to do, which is good to know. The conversation between the two adults brims with complex jargon that I couldn't even read. Have a safe trip to you two. Sure, thanks. If you finally give me a room on the Express. Thank you very much, Himiko. I think that's still one big thing that's missing in this game. Is that some kind of place to decorate yourself? Impact Road has it, Genshin has it, but Starry doesn't. And Zenless kind of does, if not a thing about it. You do have the image board, but you don't get to design the entire room, unfortunately. And again, I don't think Zenless has enough content right now to do so. But I would say, if you think about it, this game definitely does, and so on. I think it's mostly here. Although, to be fair, we do only have a few small items, I think, so maybe not. Well, anyway, let's talk with Danheng in March to see. Get started with the Xianzhou Luofu again. Oh, true, it was kind of banned last time around. I think it's been resolved. それにベルトさんの言っていた通り、剣木の災いは収まったばかりだ。長命種も短命種もきっと未だに恐怖を感じていることだろう。彼が招待してくれた以上、俺も旧友に会いに行くべきだ。Well, that's good to know. Time to visit the Xianzhou. We do have a few new characters, of course. Or like a whole lot of new characters that were announced in about the 2.3 special program even. There was its teaser at the end. So here's something for all of you. A poem by March 7th. What memories? Characters, blue details. Sure. I would have liked to hear it though.
今回は誰かに脅されてるわけでも、騙されてるわけでもなければ、指名手配犯を追ってるわけでも、貨物用の埠頭から上陸したわけでもない。こんな順風満帆なことってめったにないよね。
Definitely unusual, or we're so pleased. I actually feel sorry for us. A calm don't jinx us. Let's go with the third one.
これは願掛け？フラグ立てるようなこと言ってるのはあんたの方じゃん。
I guess so. Well, we'll see. Yanqing. Hello. I saw the Skyfaring Commission's notice that the Express has docked on the Xianzhou. Are you guys on the Luofu already? Just got 2 stars, give heaven. The general sent me to welcome you at all its stars, give heaven. I will see you in a bit. Well, that's nice to hear.
精査会ってこんなに賑やかだったっけ？なんか今日は特に人が多い気がする。お互いの声が聞こえなくなりそう。
元凶は将軍に迎えを頼まれたって言ってたよな。どこにいるんだろう。
Let me put the Trailblazer back on the team, because that kind of makes sense.
食器の前で待っていよう。あそこは埠頭のランドマークだからな。
Alright. Well, not much to go, since apparently it's already here. And well, I guess we're not talking to Yanqing immediately. Ooh. I think probably she's only on the Panaconi.
何か用か。
I think.
もしかしたら名前は聞いたことがあるかもしれませんが、私たちはピノコニーというところから来た。
Now you definitely heard about it.
今回
Definitely not.
面白い無形の素材を採取するためでして。
Never heard of it. Definitely haven't done at least 12 streams about it. I think it was 12. No, it wasn't. Was it 13 maybe? I don't know. Anyway, we have run into 2 tourists.
いきなりですみませんが、このラフで行った方がいい。
Any must-see attractions on the Luofu? If you come to the right people, why don't you ask the locals? Let's go with the first one. Because why not? Maybe we find out some important info, like important connection or something. I don't know.
天霊のことは知ってるけど、天霊のリングってまだ解放されてないよね。
今回の天霊のリングは引退したラフの超大型戦艦を改造したものらしいですよ。
It's even larger than the regular star skiff, or it's even bigger than the Radiant Feldspar. Let's go with the first one. Was that one on the one we were looking at the top just now? I don't remember if we had seen those before. Maybe we did, but I just like did not pay further attention to it. Maybe.
それまで仕事をおろそかにするわけにはいかない。だからあなたたちにおすすめ観光スポットはないか聞いたの。
ピノコニーの日常的な無境にはない特殊な体験を探しているんです。私たちの顧客はそういう夢の泡を体験するのが大好きなので。
Well, we definitely had to fight against a few things on Panaconi. Let's see, some suggestions. Alley, Fixel Garden, Scale Gorge, Waterscape. Isn't that one restricted? When I climbed to the top of the Ambrosial Arbor. Fixel Garden was, I believe, the one where we met her, I think that's how her name is pronounced. But isn't that one also like... Actually, let's go with that one. Even though I thought it was like... Maybe it's been unlocked, I'm not entirely sure, but I thought it was restricted.
心霊個人的にホラーはあまり好きでは
But it's definitely probably most unique of those locations, I think. Because Arkham Alley is just a shopping district of some sort, not really, but I think it actually is, I think it is. Well, they're heading to the garden. Hope you'll have fun there.
見ろ元気を出して
And Yanqing has arrived. Now let's see. He's down there, and the tourists have disappeared. But there's not much else for us to do here. I believe I've picked up all the chests. Never mind, I said nothing. 2 out of 11 is not really much. Another thing about it, I'm actually surprised it's only 2 out of 11, but okay, never mind. Oh, there's Xianzhou, and I believe there's definitely more people around, but not too many people, I think. Like, I guess if they play so many people that you couldn't even hear, like had trouble hearing each other, then the game would not really perform well. But let's see, that's some off-topic content. Let's see what Yanqing has to tell us. I don't think he's changed, and I can still see Kafka in the background, being on the warning, like, on the warning thingy. I,
たった数ヶ月会わなかっただけだろ
yeah, I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't really, I wouldn't expect it him to look different. Because that would be actually kind of insane if they put in that effort. But I don't think he's really changed.
待たせちゃってごめん。もうすぐ演舞典礼が開催されるのと、星座会は交通の要所だから、人混みからみんなを探すのに時間がかかっちゃったんだ。
Yep.
正直こんなに賑やかなラフは初めて見たよ。
I mean, to be fair, the last time we were visiting is when there was a bunch of issues going around.
天国の危機が去ったばかりのタイミングで演舞典礼を開催するのはいささか時期尚早ではないかと心配していたんだが今のせ、
Nope.
今ここには他の同点に住んでる人だけじゃなくて、みんなみたいに遠くから来た人たちもたくさんいるんだ。何しろ演舞典礼が目前に迫ってるからね。星座会の利用者数が
Well, let's hope nothing goes wrong.
軍の警備の仕事も手落ちがないようにって。
It won't, right? It won't. Hopefully not.
将軍が言ってたよ。
Some events are going, have been kind of, like I said earlier, some events have been nice, but I feel like the majority had some kind of issue.
武徳を示せば民の心を落ち着かせ士気を高められる。
So I believe the big event is basically some kind of play, I think.
招待して貿易と平和を促進させることもできるから。同盟は今回の典礼をすごく重視してるんだ。なんて言ったって使命と妖精の2つの選手がお祝いのために死者を派遣するって話だからね。
We haven't really heard much of the other ships, I think, yet.
先生は使命が先制炭炉って呼ばれてるって知ってる？あそこの鍛造技術はずば抜けてすごい。
Like, we know that the Xianzhou are an alliance, so there's much more than the Luofu, but, yeah. We haven't seen anything like anything from the other ships. I do wonder if we do at some point, but I don't think so. Maybe another one, I guess, at some point. But I don't really see them implementing other Xianzhou ships.
なるほどね。ところでこれからの予定は？
Where are we heading? Let's see. The Palace of Astra moved to Channel. Meeting up with him. I wasn't sure how to pronounce him, so I didn't. Well, you're pretty much the same in that regard. Or yes, he's adorable. Let's go with that one. That movement kind of looked like we were angry at March, but I think that was just unfortunate placing. Well, anyway. Well, it looks like we're having some issue. Surprising. I guess some enemies have probably appeared, but we should be able to do a very quick create out of them. It's like whatever you fear will happens. You're just as Ching has marched. Well. Oh, you forgot scene. Yep, we're gonna have to deal with those. Yep. Well, luckily for me, I at least have some kind of decent team, even though I've put the Trailblazer in there. Moon Rage. Enemies with the smile can enter the Moon Rage state. After enemies use attacks, apply 1 stack of Bloodlust to enemy units that can trigger Moon Rage. Okay, when Bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, the unit enters the Moon Rage state. At the same time, a Moon Rage countdown appears on the action order. When the countdown's turn begins, Moon Rage is dispelled across all enemy units. Thinking about it, I should probably place Acorn back in there. Because I think the Trailblazer is a bit of a random one in there. Well, anyway, time to deal with those few monsters. Luckily, it's only a small incident and not much more. And I've got the perfect set of weaknesses, elements before those weaknesses. They don't match up at all. But anyway, well, probably not really useful in this case, but should be fine. And there we go. Next turn with Myra should heal. If you get to another one. Nope, we don't. Well, they're now dealt with, so let's get back to business. Maybe not yet. And that one introduces us to one of the new characters for this arc. Could you give me back my sword? I think that was the that was what's supposed to be said. What was her name again? I think it was Yunlief, right? I think so. He's one of the new characters in 2.4. Depressed Cycrane. I haven't done a few yet. I'm plugging you. Just a moment. I'm about to fly away. Where are you flying to? You can go ahead and fly away now. Created Cycranes can talk. Where are you flying to? No idea. I don't even know where I want to fly toward. So why not just fly to the other shore? I plan to fly down from here and end my existence. That's not really what I... Yeah, how about you don't? Yeah, let's not do that, please. Thank you very much. Didn't you say you refused to let me change your mind? I asked for you not to dissuade me, and you did just that. You take my words so seriously. I'm very grateful. Yeah, how about you don't? Well, that's some good news at least. Then I fly back up here. I did not expect to end up in this one. Let's see. Yeah, I know what's the best one of that. I don't know. Maybe the third one, I guess. Not entirely sure. I have no idea what I was supposed to pick of those. This doesn't sound like something a deeper psychic would say. After speaking with you, I feel as if I have been enlightened. No mind, I do not longer wish to do that. Well, let's go ahead with the story, I guess. I would go back to my career job. Perhaps my life was not so terrible. Allow me to give you a recommendation. Go and find Xianzhou, who works at the Heron Express. You can mention my name. Darn it, I don't even have a name. Tell you you're the one who convinced me to return to my position. Perhaps you will receive some kind of reward. Consider it my gift. Goodbye, dear stranger and friend. Well, goodbye. Anyway, that was a small tangent. Yep, and get back your sword, I guess. I come to Yanqing and ask about the situation from the Cloud Knights present. Well, Yanqing has just run away to somewhere. Yuli, I mean. And the IPC is here as well, of course. That should not be surprising. I see. So the IPC is in trouble. Or at least this specific ship. Or like this specific group of the IPC. If it's not meant for the Luofu, then why are you here? I guess to like rest, maybe? I don't know. Isn't it weird if you're being detained to have a big gun? I think it's a little bit weird. Yep. But maybe we will regardless, because we're gonna have to walk past that, I think? Or maybe not. Never mind, I guess. I see that, so they were there. What happens if we walk past? Nothing happens at all. Well, at least I tried to check. Anyway. Suddenly it's a lot less busy, and whoever you are just taking photos of that. Well, have fun, I guess. Was it really a matter of letting your guard down? I don't think it was. Thinking about it, the maid might have jumped in by the IPC by that IPC group anyway. Because if they're attacked by those, then I would guess they may have brought some along with them. At least that's my guess. Or maybe not. Maybe it's one of the other Xianzhous. You have a proper face, so So I guess you're a special character. And the name is Lu Jun. Or Lu Yun? Is that Lu Yun or Lu Jun? I think Lu Yun. I'm gonna call him Lu Yun, I think. Isn't them on the ship, and then they escaped from the ship and jumped onto here? Or what happened? I see.
ここ最近数えきれないほどの外国がラフに押し寄せ、精査の航路が大変混雑していることはあなたも知っているでしょう。護送用の精査と航路の完成を待っている間に、
Well, that's unlucky.
この囚人たちは即刻優秀国まで護送します。
なるほど。本当に気を要する事情があったみたいだね。この件は地高市の治安庁に報告して後始末に協力するよう言っておくよ。
Yeah, certainly an incident that needs to be figured out how that could have happened. We don't want another Chamonix festival. The Cloud Knights calmed the crowd and then dispersed, and the student was way too quick to disappear.
僕をからかってる場合じゃないよ。演武典礼前の選手の安全は張り詰めた糸みたいなもので、一見平穏だけどほんの少しの動きで波が広がるんだ。
さっきやっつけたあいつらは一体何者なの？
I know they're kobolds, right? They call them the Borosin. Let's go for the second one because that's actually true.
あの狼の頭をした化け物たちはホリ人って呼ばれてて、選手と長年敵対してる北条の意味物なんだ。ホリ人は強い勢力を持っていて、たくさんの世界で略奪を働き。
Thinking about it, Yanqing hasn't bullied this in this story arc yet, but then again, it's been only 30 minutes.
そして30年前、同盟は奴らと大きな戦いを繰り広げた。ここ数年、奴らの動きは昔より落ち着いてたのに、こんなことが起きるなんて。
さっきの武官は、ホリ人がラフの近くの中域でカンパニーの艦船を襲撃したと言っていたな。大胆すぎて少し不自然な気もするが。
僕もおかしいと思う。もしかしたら。
But I think the IBC probably has more crutches with basically everyone, so not too surprised. Time to officially head to the Palace of Astrum. Hopefully. And Yanqing, I hope you get your sword returned soon. TM.
大丈夫。大したことじゃないから。さっきいた女の子が僕の剣を持って行っちゃったんだ。だから地高市に紛失届を出して取り戻せないか試してみようと思って。
Well, we already know who she is, just not officially yet.
あの子もきっとわざとじゃないと思うよ。
When Loud Knights get into trouble, they have to call in the emergency services too. You go file the popcorn. You go file the popcorn and go fetch the report. Yes. You go file the report and I go fetch the popcorn. It's gonna be quite the show. Well, yeah, I know. Sure.
とりあえず今は獅神宮に行こう。将軍を待たせるわけにはいかない。
安心しろ。あそこまで腕の立つ少女はそういない。きっとすぐに見つかるだろう。
Yep, it shouldn't be hard to find her. So let's do that. Or maybe she just returns herself? I don't know. No, right now that we see him close up, I don't think he's a special character. He's not really... He doesn't really have the, you know, extravagance or something of a playable character. He still seems pretty basic now that I think about it. If you compare it to like everyone else, I think that doesn't quite match up. Well, anyway, well, you guys are still here. Have fun, guys, I guess. And we're going to head to the Palace of Astrum to see the General. And let's see, is there anything else around, by any chance? Anything that changed? I don't think there is. The thing about it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. Let's just head into the palace and see what's up.
遠いところよく来てくれた。いやいや、大したことではない。こちらこそ。お前さんの出迎えに感謝する。
Looks like Jinyuan is in a discussion with someone. But unfortunately we'll have to interrupt that. Oh wait, look who's in the background.
もしかしてタイミング悪かった？
いや、ちょうどいい時に来てくれた。請求列車の諸君、久しぶりだな。
Don't mind me of occasionally hiding the UI to get some thumbnails. How's everything going, Pet General? I dreamed about you on Panaconi. Did you miss us? Sure, we did dream about him on Panaconi. How's everything going? Let's go with the more neutral, like normal question. It looks like everything is going well. On the Xianzhou, it's Zhuming? I think so. Based on Chou. I'm gonna say Zhuming. Known as the Flaming Heart. I'm guessing he's there to discuss what just happened with the Oxin in the IPC. Well, officially he's a tourist. Interesting.
海縁殿は帝宮に仕える将軍であるだけでなく、構造師の百夜でもあり、軍務はもちろんのこと、あらゆる技巧にも長けている。こうした年配者は、天正の中でも唯一無二の存在だ。将軍だろうと百夜だろうと、ただの肩書きに過ぎない。わしは何度も辞職しているが、今は状況が変わったからな。元帥に再び招集され、職務に就くしかなかったの。
Change in circumstances being the incoming festival or the incident just like 5 minutes ago? I'm guessing the festival because like that would be an insane speed having to move someone back out of retirement in the like I don't know 5-10 minutes maybe realistically. So I'm guessing it's more about the festival. Thinking about it, there's a bunch of good always good for thumbnails, I think. 500 to meet you, General Huyen. Glad to meet you, General. Yep, there we go. Well, something tells me that we're probably about to get involved into things, so I don't think we'll be a guest for long. Perhaps. And look who's in the background. In case you haven't noticed, he lost him around.
ラフは今回の災いを簡単に乗り越えることはできなかっただろう。
陰月君の後世が再びラフに戻り、演武天霊に参列するとはな。機会があれば、お前さんと一杯やりたいものだ。
Well, congratulations, Danang. You've gotten yourself the first prior, like, one-on-one meeting.
お呼びとあればいつでも。
ところで、そこにいる子供は
Yanjing apparently hasn't been recognized, which actually makes sense.
まだ若いから護衛としてそばに置き、経験を積ませようと思っている。今回の演武天霊でもラフ運気軍の代表、森人として各来訪者の挑戦を受ける予定だ。
いい、実にいい。今日だけでこれほど多くの優秀な若者に出会えるとは、ここまで来た甲斐があったというものだ。ああ、そうだ。年を取ると忘れっぽくなっていく。
Ah,
こやつはわしの孫弟子のウンリだ。
so that's how they're related. So Yunli is actually from the what was the name? What was the name of the other Xianzhou? Let's see. Chuming.
君は
The one that accidentally may have taken this word. Or definitely taken, but we don't know if it was accidentally yet. But I would say it's accidental.
知っているのか。なら紹介する必
Unless
要はなさそうだな。
こんなところで会えるなんて、見つけるのにもっと手間がかかると思ってたのに。
おお、気になる言い方だな。さあ、どうやって知り合ったのか、わしに教えてくれんか。
この子は星座界で逃げた堀の囚人を鎮圧してくれたんです。それについては先にお礼を言いたい。ありがとう。でも君は現場を離れるとき、ついでに
Well, looks like you get it back relatively quickly, I think.
被験？ああ、どうして荷物の中に突然剣が増えたのか不思議に思ってたんだけど、あなたのだったんだ。
Yep.
そうだよ。せっかく再会できた
I hope you'll give it back. Probably not. I do feel like it's gonna be a no.
それは無理。
Of course it will. It's not an. It's a no.
この剣を返してほしいんだよね。それはいいけど、こんな風に簡単には渡せない。戦場で失った剣は戦場で取り
But I
戻すのが
guess
使命
that
のルールだから。
lets us know how we get into the event, perhaps.
この剣だって同じ。空を飛んで逃げた堀人を撃つはずだったのに、持ち主が心を乱したせいで翼が折れたトビみたいに標的を見失っちゃった。それに私が剣を取って目標に命中するよう手助けしてなかったら
Oops.
堀人
Weird.
はとっくに逃げてた。
ウンリさん、君は何も言わずに僕の剣を持っていった。それなのに平気な顔で持ち主に返すのを拒むなんて、どうしてそんなことができるんだ？
ラフの剣士って所詮この程度なんだ。
Yeah, looks like she's not really willing to do so.
なんて言った？
And I guess she doesn't really think much of you from the
あな
Luofu.
たが正々堂々私から自分の剣を取り戻せば私だって納得する。でもあなたはそうしなかった。問題を歪小化してみんなの前で適当に剣を返せなんて言って。
But to be fair, what else is he supposed to be doing? Is he just supposed to be hitting people out of random?
率
It
直に言
makes
うけど
no sense if I think.
あなたは敵を殺して身を守ってくれる剣に敬意を払ってない。この剣にはふさわしくないと思う。
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to fight back this word.
もしかして黙って人のものを持っていくのは泥棒だって教えてもらわなかったの？
In the middle of the palace?
どうしても剣を使えって
And I
言うなら
guess so.
仕方ない。今から
No, 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 not really.
元凶
It's in the middle of, like, things. Maybe not.
それでいい。今日決着をつけよう。私はホリジンみたいに簡単に倒せる相手じゃないけ
Well, that's
ど。
our first meta with Yonli, officially.
もうそれ以上喋るな。早く元凶君に謝らんか。
Not really sure what I should think of her.
一体どっちの味方なの？
おじいちゃんはおじいちゃんはどっちの味方でもない。
ちょっとした誤解があるだけだ。謝るほどのことではない。主命で剣術と技術の頂点に立つ者は炎輪八王という美名で世に伝わった。
I guess so.
そこに名を連ねる雲里さんは
But actually, let's see.
炎のような
I kind of want to see a fight between them, but I don't really see that happening, to be honest.
何が美名
I
だ。
wouldn't be surprised
こ
if
この物好きなやつが運気軍に
Yonli just ends up handing it over anyway. Basically because she's going to get asked by someone.
人見知りの激しい人付き合いが苦手な子供に過ぎん。
諸君、私は海縁殿と話がある。客人と雲里さんの
Or maybe not, never mind. Maybe they'll just fight anyway.
ひとまず元凶。君に任せ
How about at the inn?
後で時間を見つけてゆっくり話そう。請求列車がラフを危機から救ってくれたことについてしっかり感謝を伝えたいからな。
Although I also don't really see them doing it at the inn.
そんなにかしこまらなくていいのに。
But I guess
もう
we'll see.
感謝してくれてるじゃん。
どうやら間が悪い時に来てしまったようだな。三人とも許してくれ。
そんなことはありません、海援将軍。
Nope.
これ行ってこい。これを機に
Or maybe never mind. Yeah, I guess
誤解を解くんだ。
she will give this word back.
はいはい。確かに誤解は解くべきものであって
Maybe.
深めるものじゃない。
Maybe not.
でも、まだ
Kind of hard to tell at this point.
レイサお姉ちゃんに会いたいの。ちょうどラフに着いたところで腰を落ち着かせるために手伝ってくれる人を探してるみたいだから。
元凶、客人の案内が終わったら私の代わりにもう一度構造市に行ってくれるかい？カンパニーの船が襲われて押収されたそうなんだが、カンパニーの社員が船にある貨物を取り戻したいと。
I mean, of course they would. From their point of view, they were attacked and now are now being detained for being attacked. So, makes sense here. Protesting, I think.
私の代わりに彼らをなだめてくれないか？あまり強く出る必要はない。ただ、ラフは彼らの権利を侵害するつもりはないとだけ伝えてくれ。
了解、将軍。
Well, Yanshin gets sent to hopefully clean things up. And in the meanwhile, we do have everyone else is still around, so I think we should talk to everyone. Yanshin is there. Let's talk with Yunli first.
ここに来たのは無駄じゃなかった。主命に比べてラフは本当に賑やか。でも剣技に関してはラフの剣士の腕はいまいち。
It's also possible Yunli is just disappointed. Glad to meet you, Mr. Yunli. What's the flame with the octet the general spoke of? Aren't you coming with us? Let's go to the list down.
あなたは演武典礼に参加する選手？
Hundreds of tourists attending the ceremony. Can outsiders participate in the war dance as well? Let's see. I'm technically just a tourist.
かなりの手だれに見えるけど。運気軍が設置した演舞台は申請すればよそ者で
And
も
yeah, I think that feeds into the event.
申し込んでみたら？
What's the flame wheel octet the general spoke of?
それは部外者が主命の運気軍と構造市にいる私の兄弟子や姉弟子たちに対する呼び方。私もその人たちも みんなおじいちゃんのもとで職人芸と剣術を学んだの。だから部外者は遠林八葉って呼ぶのかも。でも
Well,
おじいちゃんの前では呼ばないで。前に言ってたんだ。中身が伴ってない名は人を傷つける。そして無駄な挑戦と争いを生むって。主命の剣士は全軍で勝つことを誇りに思い、個人で勝つことは良しとしないから。
that gives some background context with of the dooming. Aren't you coming with us?
があるから行かない。それに
Well, I think it's simply because you took his word.
持ってないみたいだから。
I think that be it. You shouldn't have said you stole his word, but you did take his word.
あなたの言う通り、私は実力で持っていっただけ。
I mean, if you think about it, you technically did, so... I don't know, like, even if it's your culture, like...
この剣は今、主人を恐れてる。自分の剣を大切にするって言っておきながら、それが今どう
That's something I do not know.
分かってないのは一体どういうことか。もともと彼の剣を手元に残しておくつもりはなかったし、この機会に返そうと思ってたんだけど、考えが変わったの。危険がかわいそうだから手入れをしようと思う。彼がどうぞ、こんにちは、ありがとう、ごめんなさいを言えるようになるまでは剣を返すつもりはない。
Well, here's some Japanese learning exercise.
そういうことだから。
I hope you recognize those words if you are learning Japanese. Anyway, you scratch your head, feeling a tingling sensation on your scalp at the thought of the impending troubles Yanqing will face. While you're distracted, the young girl has already wandered off on her own, her whereabouts unknown. I wouldn't be surprised if we meet up with her again in just a little while. Time to see with Huiyan and Yingyuan. We are overhearing some discussion between them.
お前さんはちゃんと弟子を教育できている。若い頃のわしだったらその場で怒って切り捨てていたかもしれんな。元凶君はもうお前さんの悩みを解決することができる。だが運理は子供のままで。
Interesting. She's only interested in swordplay, which I guess we've seen, considering that probably also explains her reaction on Yanqing basically just asking back, not fighting for it. That gives us some clues. Well, anyway, first let's talk with March 7 and Dan. Although no mind, that just lets us... No mind, it should be Yanqing. Yanqing should move us ahead. We are still discussing things.
痩せてて小さくて風に吹かれたら飛んでっちゃいそうな感じがするじゃん。あんなヨボヨボのおじいちゃんが本当に低級の天将なの？
各選手は同盟の中でそれぞれ役割があり、得意とすることも違う。低級の将軍だろうと、全員が全員敵陣に突撃して戦うことに長けているわけじゃない。さっき将軍が言っていたように、海燕将軍はかつて主命で頂点に立つ職人。
Yeah, this is basically a summary of the backstory. There appears to be more than meets the eye. Why does he look so old? Perhaps he's a robot. Let's go with the first one.
ねえ、あんたはおかしいと思わなかった？そもそも先週人って老衰するの？先週ではめったに
I mean, we do know the age.
見かけたとしても先週の外から来た
They live a long life, but they do age, and I guess if they get too old, they become mousetrack.
でも海燕将軍は普通のおじいちゃんに見えるんだよね。あの人本当に先週の将軍なのかな？
But to be fair, we do not really see like an elderly Xianzhou citizen.
海燕将軍ならあそこにいるから直接聞いてみたらどうだ？
やめとく。 うち長生きしたいもん。
Nah, I'd win.
なら行くぞ。将軍が元凶に俺たちの案内を頼んだのは、きっと何か話し合いたいことがあるからだ。ここで時間を無駄にするべきではない。
And also, I just realized, do I have to switch back? Because I was recording things at a higher bitrate, of course. No, I have already switched back. I was kind of worried that we may have some issues with the stream, but that's not the case. So let's carry on. Well, time to talk with Yanqing again and head to the inn.
将軍、カンパニーを説得しろなんて。
Yep, he indeed has. Is this some kind of test of, is this some kind of test from, what the hell? Is this some kind of test from the general?
いや、試練まではいかないかな。運気軍は戦術を学んだり、武芸を極めたりするだけじゃなく、外交紛争を解決したりすることもあるから。ただ、言葉を使った交流は、どうしても戦場での武器を使った交流より難しくて、特にカンパニーの人たちは、
Yep.
この手を使ってくるから。
Yeah, sounds, yeah, makes sense. Nope.
悩むのは一旦置いておいて、とりあえずみんなを旅館に案内するね。
Let's go on again. Let's go. Let's head to the inn. After watching Yanqing and the others leave, I switch back to Jingyuan and the guy from the Chu something. I've forgotten the second half. Chuming. I will remember it at some point. Probably. I'm not gonna promise it though.
今回の来訪は元帥からの命令があったからでは。
軽減、考えすぎだ。言っただろう。今回は運理に世間を見せに来ただけで、わしはラフの状況に口出しするつもりはない。あの妖精の将軍が何をしようとしているのかについても、わしは何も知らんのだ。
So I believe we have two guest ships, Xianzhou guest ships, and we of course we don't know. And he doesn't, or like he's saying he doesn't know what the other one has in mind, which makes sense, I think.
戦場に出て敵を撃ち、内部のいざこざを解決する。将軍という名に課せられた重さは、その事業をはるかに上回るものだ。あれから随分経ったが、お前さんはよくやっている。だが先州人にとって長く生きすぎるというのは一種の呪いだ。人生で犯した過ちは常に闇の中で虎視眈々とこちらを狙っている。そしていつの日かこちらに追いつき飲み込もうとしてくるのだ。
Yep. Sometimes, like at some point, the past will catch up with you.
で起こったことについて元帥はすべて知っている。そして妖精の天撃将軍は、あやつはお前さんに用があってきたのだろうな。
So let's see. The Marshal, whatever that is. No, I don't think this happened, but the Melon's Claw of Yanqing has come specifically for Jingyuan. Interesting.
だがどうもおかしいな。なぜ彼女はこの場にいないんだ。妖精の天撃将軍は雷のように動き回り、先手を取ると言われているのに。
That's suspicious. Has she run into some kind of incident? Never mind. Whoever we are talking about is here.
ただお二人も知っての通り
彼女は束縛を好まない性格なので。
精査を降りてす
Oh,
ぐ
maybe not.
用があるから止めるなと言ってどこかに行ってしまったんだ。
君たちが先週妖精の使者か。
Alright, and we have the third, or like the second guest Xianzhou now in play as well.
将軍の幕僚小宮とモゼと申します。お二人にお会いできて光栄です。
Now that's the character, or like the white one is the character that has caused some drama recently.
面白い。
Makes me wonder how they're dealing with the English version.
主人を訪ねるのではなく、人を使わしてくるとは。一体何を考えとるんだ？あやつが言っていた用途は、ここに来る以上に大切なことなのか？言ってみろ。
That I'd like to know as well.
ラフの林園郷に素晴らしい機関が増えたと聞いたので、その景色を見に行ったのでしょう。
That's weird, but would you go there specifically?
機関か。わしが通訳してやろう。軽減。こやつお前さんに嫌味を言ってるぞ。
And to be fair, I was getting the vibe that it was closed off to the public. But I guess not?
ご冗談を。僕は事実を伝えただけに過ぎません。将軍はお二人をお待たせするのは良くないと考え、
Which is a little strange, I think.
派遣したのです。
Because it does feel, at least to me, like a pretty important place. Not really suitable for, I don't know, something like tourists or something. It seems a little weird, but okay.
将軍もこちらに来てお二人に謝罪することでしょう。
Well, I guess we're now switching back to the inn. Or like, not back, we are switching to the inn. That's my guess. Let's see. In the meanwhile, outside the Palace of Estrum, we're switching back to us, but I guess not at the inn yet. I mean, you did. I don't think you'll ever get your sword back. It's not true either. I think you'll get it back at the end of the continuance. I'll go get it back to you for you. Assuming won't leave the Luofu anytime soon, which makes sense, I guess. Probably. I think probably. Oh, hang on. There we go. I mean, considering there's like same level people around, he's probably like trying to make a good image from him and the Luofu.
獅神宮に入って俺は主命からの使者が主命の将軍本人であることに気がついた。ならおそらく妖精からの使者も天撃将軍
I must say that this is much more content than I was expecting. I was kind of expecting to have us had a straight indie event, but we aren't.
一体何がおかしいの？その人たちだって列車組みたいに将軍からの招待を受けてきたんでしょ？
演武典礼はただの祭りに過ぎない。他の選手の将軍が2人同時にラフに来たとすれば。
I didn't really get the vibe that it's a small festival. It felt like it's more than that.
剣木の災いに関する責任を問いに来たのだろう。
責任を問う？薬王秘伝の悪者と半部室レギオンがラフに侵入して
it feels like it's much more than just a small festival. It feels completely bigger than that. Maybe it's just how you're making it big, I don't know.
単数の反乱も元老の陰謀も同盟の他の将軍にとってはラフの一方的な言い分にしか聞こえない。しかも要となる証拠が
Let's see, looks like things are complicated.
ラフが長い間抑え込んできた樹下の跡が蘇ったのは紛れもない事実だ。 しかしその原因が反物質レギオンの陰謀なのか、ラフ内部の反乱なのか、将軍はそういった疑念の火は一度燃え上がるとなかなか消えないんだ。
We can watch him or no more than we were called back for the ceremony. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now.
うちって本当にバカだな。つい気ままで楽しい旅ができると思っちゃった。きっと請求列車はどこに行っても不運につきまとわれるんだ。
Yep. Actually, now that I think about it, I do wonder if they add something like the Genshin Summer event at some point. Like something that's just basically slice of life or something. Maybe something along those lines, you know? Well, anyway,
その人がラフの探偵士の新しい視点になるって聞いたな。
new Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission. So we have some people from Xiuming joining the Luofu?
前例がないわけではないが、このタイミングとなると。
炭鉱先生の話を聞いて、やっと背後でうごめいてる暗流に気づけたよ。
Well, that's something to look forward to. Not really. Well, at least it's content.
少しも将軍の苦しみに気づけなかった。なんてバカだったんだろう。
そんな風に思わないで。大人たちのことは大人たちが心配すべきことなんだから。それに今の元凶が
Especially without Sword. I think without Sword it's gonna be difficult.
あれ？うちもしかしてまた間違ったこと言っちゃった？
Maybe. A real master of conversation, please. March, just keep quiet. Let's go with the less confronting one.
でも、将軍から任されたことは何だって精一杯やってみせる。さあ、行こう。
Well, time to head to the inn, and then afterwards, Yancheng will deal with whatever has come up. And I guess we're going to, I know, land in jail again. Bellabog flashbacks. Why don't we accompany you to the artisanship commission? Well, it's not like we've been having trouble with the IPC anyway.
安心して、カンパニーの相手なら慣れてるから。銃の赤心は知ってるよね。うちらその中の何人かと関わったことがあるの。ね、そうだよね。
Crack all you want, but don't drag me into this. I'm pretty sure it's too late for that one. A real master of conversation. Stop. I don't want to end up in an IPC lawsuit. Well, that's something. What else is that? Well, that's weird. That's a weird notice. That's weird. Well, anyway. Let's go with the lawsuit one. I think that's more funny. Because I think the other ones didn't really... Well, this one doesn't really fit either. Well, I guess we're not here heading to the inn at all, after all. Time to head to the Artisanship Commission instead. Let's see what awaits us there. Report submitted by the something. Report submitted by the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation's Luofu office. That's a lot of content. Let's see. I would like to put forward our demands on behalf of the IPC. Immediately return all goods belonging to New Londinium and propose a departure date. Assess and compensate all commercial losses incurred for during the period of detention. issue a public apology to compensate for the reputational damage caused by this incident and restore our company's reputation. I see. Well, anyway, let's. Where do we have to go? Where do we actually have to go? It's somewhere completely different. I see. So I guess we just had to that, and let's see.
まったく先週人には理屈が通じないのか。はは、わかったぞ。これはお前たちのところで言う火事場泥。
Looks like IBC versus.
ですから今
What's going on
あなた
here?
の言う理屈を述べているではありませんか。
I haven't really seen you guys before that. I just accidentally went into a mission, didn't I? I do have got some problems you'd like to hand with. Not so much a problem for me as it's for this guy. Since Master Chengji is here now, maybe he can talk about it himself? I'm a young apprentice who cannot graduate, so I'm not qualified yet to lead any team. Please don't talk on me, Master. I'm just saying it for convenience sake. Don't worry about it. Chengji? I remember you, a great hero, Master Xianzhou, as mentioned. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone that path. He said you helped him fight off all the monsters in the commission. I really envy you. I can't do anything. I'm just a piece of trash, wasting my days away at the artisanship commission. Every time I cause something dangerous, I flee in fear. I'm such a chicken, and I've got no sense of artisanship. Why are you so fighting all of a sudden? Is that what Monster Xianzhou told you? Our fear of death is pretty normal. Yep, like seriously, what's more normal than being afraid to die? But I was doing just that and still lost my master's manuscript. It is absolutely unforgivable. The manuscript is my master's legacy work of his lifetime, and it's the only copy in the whole cosmos. Legacy work? What happened? So please get a hold of it yourself. The one who passed away is Master Ryan, a craftsman who used to be my mentor when I first joined the Artisanships Commission. It's not my current teacher, Master Xianzhou. My master's manuscript has gone down in Xianzhou's history, but I was too busy saving my own skin and didn't take it out with me. I really am utterly useless. But why didn't you make a copy of something so important, or is this manuscript really that important? I feel even worse now. Well, never mind. Well, if I were in his shoes and didn't save or back up any of the Divinations Commission's files, I wouldn't even dare to sleep. What you said is true, but it's too late for regrets. It's impossible to make a copy of it now. Is the manuscript really that important? I am not very learned, and I've always felt intimidated and underqualified to face this manuscript. That manuscript is Master Ryan's magnum opus. I thought that one day I'd be able to actualize its vision myself, but now I won't even get the chance to try. Just find that manuscript and you'll be fine, right? For the Artisanships Commission is filled with uncontrolled ingenia and abominations awakened by a Procel Arbor, I dare not. So you'd like to take me over? Or to have me take over? That's great. Are you willing to help me find the lost manuscript? Miss Ginger, are you be pushing it too far? Nope, not really. It's just that I won't deal with that just now. Just yet. Just let the right people handle the right things. Besides, it's too dangerous for you to go back alone. I agree, but only on one condition. I'm out, ask someone else to help. Let's agree. You must come with me. Miss Ginger, I'm begging you. Ginger. Oh, I thought I was talking with him, but anyway. Well, so much for lazy day plans. Anyway, got any leads on the manuscript? Those manuscript thingies all seem identical to me. After Master Ryan passed, his manuscripts were packed away by the Artisanships Commission. It should be placed in his Sapientia Academy. My master's dream was to create a Stars gift that nobody ever seen before. There should be words like Stars gift designs, key structure, and Stars gift engine in the manuscript. That's enough for us. If we keep if you keep using more of these fancy words, we aren't gonna end this. We ain't gonna send anything. Let's just head out. Yep. Well, anyway, that's a side quest, so no mind. Let's just wait briefly for them to finish strong, for the exchange to finish strong. There we go. And looks like we're dealing with IBC versus the Xianzhou. Oh. Well, that's a small flashback.
お前たちの面倒なやり方にはとっくに慣れてる。だが、大っぴらにカンパニーの貨物を奪おうとするのはさすがにやりすぎじゃないか。
Well, it's gotta be investigated, so.
何度も言ってるだろう。コンテナを開けて安全の確認が取れれば解放するって。
And looks like things aren't going really well. Looks like it's about to heat up. So I guess we'll have to deal with it. What's all this arguing about? Scott, what are you doing here? Or did I just hear a dog barking? That's a reference to the Arbum Ellie continuance or event. I forgot which version that was. What's all this arguing about? We already know that. Let's just be blunt. Well, guess what? We're helping out. Makes sense because we're all living stellar one. We want to deal with whatever issues you're having. I heard you're in trouble. I'm here to help Yanqing sort out the trouble caused by the IPC. Let's go with that one. And be clear that we're helping Yanqing. Well, we've dealt with him before in the Arum Alley.
ユウキさん、僕はカンパニーの抗議に対応するために派遣されてきたんだ。今の状況を教えてもらえる？はあ、主名の施設官がホリジンに襲われたカンパニーの輸送船を助けたことはご存知ですよね。その後、輸送船は知らせを受けた運気軍によって港に誘導され、そこで修理と検査を受けることになったんです。
And I mean, also to inspect it, right?
その輸送船の責任者というのがこちら。あんたがスコートだったんだ。この子から話は聞いてるよ。確かラフを追い出されたんだよね。なんで戻ってきたの？
好きで戻ってきたわけじゃない。船さえ修理すればこの縁起でもない場所から離れられると思っていたのに。港に入った瞬間、運気軍が来て船にあった貨物を全部奪っていったんだ。
奪う？何度も言っていますが、これは安全を確保するための検査です。
So I guess that happened.
どうして構造紙まで連れてきた？それに狡猾そうな職人まで見つけてきて、明らかにカンパニーの特許技
God is a little suspicious, which I guess I don't really take him. Well, I guess it depends on what he's. IBC is shady as well, so in some places.
危険な武器らしきものがあることを検出したから安全確認のための検査を要求してるんだ。第2に俺のどこが狡猾そうだって？
But to be fair, actually that makes I wonder if that's Scott projecting himself on others. That would make sense, if I'm honest.
お前たちには関係ないだろ。船の修理が終わればすぐに出発する。ここで荷下ろしをすることもない。
Well, it was unloaded for you, I guess.
ですが、エンジンの修理を終わらせ出港するまでに少なくとも数日は港に停泊する必要があるでしょ。検査を通していない危険物を何日もラフの港にとどまらせるわけにはいきません。
わかった。安全検査は貨物を分解する必要はなかったよね。
Hopefully not, but I also wouldn't be so sure about that one.
必要ない。もともとスキャン検査だけだしな。ただそのスキャンの結果、貨物の中には機械構造のものだけじゃなく。
Interesting what the Continuance contains, to be honest. Like, I didn't really expect this based on, like, the event and such.
生物組織？このコンテナの中に生き物が入ってるってこと？
具体的な結論は探偵士の確認を待つ必要がある。いずれにしても条例に従うなら、俺たちは貨物の一つを開けて検査しなくちゃいけない。でもこの人は特許の機密保持を理由に何度も検査を拒否してるんだ。
I would say that's a little suspicious.
同盟には生物製品に対する厳格な取り決めがあります。さらなる検査を拒むというのなら。
And again, I guess it doesn't really matter too much, as long as it doesn't like leave the ship. But at the same time, what would prevent the IBC from just randomly releasing it? So I guess it does make sense, in my opinion, for them to try to check it. I feel like we're gonna have to fight against Scott and be like, Mac.
スコートさんはすごく頑固みたいだね。説得するのは難しそう。はあ。
But it kind of feels like we're about to head into one. I know a thing or two about convincing Scott, or leave it to me. I'm an expert negotiator. Let's go with we can already know Scott. I wouldn't be surprised if we bring up that dog incident again. Maybe we're like, hey Scott, remember you having to play a dog on at Aram Alley? Yeah, how about we do that again? Or something, I don't know. Help Yanqing debate with the IPC staff. Static cargo. It looks like a really small amount of cargo, to be honest. Anyway, negotiation. Well, at the end of negotiation, if your morale is higher than or equal to the opponent's, it is considered a successful negotiation. Otherwise, it is deemed a failure. During the negotiation process, if either party's morale drops to 0, the negotiation immediately ends. Your negotiation choices will lead to different outcomes, which can either increase or decrease your morale. As you make choices, the negotiation progresses until the number of negotiation rounds drops to 0, at which point the negotiation ends. During your negotiation turn, you can use negotiation strategies to apply various negotiation techniques to help you succeed. Negotiation. Here you can view your opponent's information. If you're unsure what to choose, click to view. Well, let's go.
こいつは強く出ればすぐに折れるけど、下手に出ると強気になるタイプだったはずだ。でも、一応ルールは守るんだよな。その性格を逆手に取ろう。
He does seem to follow rules to some extent.
前たちが安全規則を持ち出したからには法律の話をしよう。先週同盟スターピースカンパニー貿易共通認識宣言第4条には、同盟とカンパニーは絶対に互いの知的財産権を侵害してはならないと書かれている。
Make proposals from the legal perspective. Start by making him feel uncomfortable. Use Xianzhous intimidate him. Or remind him of his embarrassing past. Let's not do that. Make proposals from the legal perspective. Let's go with that. Since he does appear to be following rules of some sorts. The Alliance can sign a non-disclosure agreement with you. That way, you won't have to worry about any infringements, right?
規則に従い、双方が納得できるような機密保持契約を結ぶことは可能ですよ。
そうは言っても、お前たちがそれを守るか。
Looks like it may be. Does it mean that we have 6 points of marble in total, and if it goes 6-0, the person wins? Or the party wins?
知的財産権の機密保持を結ぶかどうかはともかくとして、博識学会が作ったテスト用プロトタイプの製造費だけでも、お前たちには想像もできないほど高いんだ。何か
I mean, now at least some would know what it's about. Just skip to the reasoning part and restore to good old violence. I don't think that's a good idea. Assure him that we will proceed with caution. Pay a compensation you wish. The Skyframe Commission can pay commission compensation. I think I would either go for this or this. This one would probably piss him off. And this one as well. So I feel like it's either 2 or 4. Let's go with this one. Seems to be neutral.
貨物をパーツレベルに分解するだけだ。構造士の人がちゃんと元通りに組み立ててくれる。
そうやって選手の技術力を
Never mind, it's against us.
お前は所詮こいつらが呼んだ説得役に過ぎない。
Which makes me think, was there really one that would have been good?
私は違う。カンパニーの社員として私の船体は輸送注文を受けた。だからここにあるすべての貨物を無事に送り届ける責任があるんだ。それとこの輸送艦に積まれた貨物は博識学会のものだ。検査するなら少なくとも依頼主である博識学会の人間を一人。
Well, you're the one that's carrying it. Show me your extensive connections. It's time to escalate the issue. Try to resolve this according to Xianzhou regulations. Try to resolve this according to the IPC regulations. Let's go with the end, just what I want to know. Negotiation strategy. Select the negotiation strategy from below. Emotional triggers, smoke and mirrors, or feigned retreat. Oh! Double the results of this round of negotiations. Skip this round of negotiations, or return. I see. No, what's this though? Okay. Let's go with IBC regulations, I think. Because it is risky because we are playing into his area. But if we play our cards right, then we would also just keep fighting against him. And to be fair, if I think about it, of course, I wonder if going with the Xianzhou one would have been a bad idea, because you won't know what's in there. Yeah, okay. Looks like things aren't going too well.
貨物自体が目的地の安全を脅かすかどうかについては私たちが責任を取ることではないということだ。盲点だったろ。法律というのは難しいもの。
Well, I wouldn't say so. If you're carrying something, then
カンパニーと選手は法治社会で手続きの流れは守られるべきだ。カンパニーの社員として
like if you're if you're putting something to someone, they surely have to inspect it. It just makes sense if you think about it. The Xianzhou people are just following their own rules, try to bribe him. Talk about his unpromising career prospects, swallow your pride and beg him. Let's see, I feel like... I wonder what would happen if we bribe him. I actually wonder. Let's go with this one. Now, funnily enough, we are technically equal, so I wonder what happens. Doesn't mean we just retry? Because now we're still equal. I guess if it's equal, we win anyway. Well, anyway, we won negotiation, which hopefully means we now have this resting on our side. Like, this issue dealt with, and hopefully not reappear.
船の修理が終わるまで先延ばしにすれば検査することができないまま君たちを解放することになる。
Fair point.
法を犯さない限りカンパニーの人だろうと。
And that's someone we haven't seen before. We don't get to see them yet. Let's see who this is. Oh well, it's the new person we've heard of.
もしかして彼女が。
彼女が使命から派遣された新しい指定だよ。
The way she looks like, I'm guessing she's going to be playable.
実は構造紙から未知の生物のサンプルが入った貨物がここに留まっているため、探偵士の人間に検査してほしいとの書類が届きまして、ちょうど暇していた私が自ら出向くことにしたというわけです。
Well, I guess she will be inspecting the cargo.
スコートさん、そんなに検査してほしくないというのなら、検査はしなくて構いません。
Why wouldn't it matter? Because you can just, like, figure it out from the outside?
構いませんってどういうこと？
急に話が通じるようになったじゃないか。お前が検査しなくていい。
Like, why does it not matter?
持って行かせてもらう。
異論？
Nope.
どうして異論があると思うのですか？ただのサンプルでしょ？
What is Lingsha's plan?
全部そのままで構いません。さっきも言った通り、検査はしません。
Like, she's part of Xianzhou, so obviously she should work towards the Xianzhou, like on the Xianzhou side.
そう来なくてはな。ここまで人間の言葉じゃなかった。話が通じるなら、さっきあんなに言い争う必要はなかったじゃないか。
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if she just says what's inside.
すぐにでも出港させてもらおう。
船はもちろん出港できますが、貨物はダメですよ。
Well, never mind.
泉州とカンパニーが締結した輸出入契約では、すべての生物製品は外界に危害を及ぼさないと確認できたもの。
Well, that's funny. So, yeah, we don't have to inspect it. But we have to confirm it it's no threat, otherwise it's not going to leave. Yeah, that's funny.
その生物が危害を及ぼすかどうか判断する方法がない以上、活性を失うまで待つしかありません。過去の事例を参考にする。
Yeah, that's
そうですね。
it's kind of sad for whatever is inside, but if it's like some kind of animal, but that's actually kind of funny.
47西暦年だけ待ってもらえれば大丈夫かと。
Just 47 star calendar years, just a little amount of time.
そんなに驚くことですか？あなたはまだ若く元気もある。あと数十年くらいは余裕で生き
Yeah, I don't think that'll help him because I'm pretty sure the IPC will have probably they will probably have some issues with that, I would say. So yeah, we don't have to inspect it. You can just take it up with you if whatever's inside dies in the next 47 years. Or whatever biological thing there's in there.
どうやらスコートさんは勝利の瞬間を見届けるまで自分の仕事と人生が続いていくと
Well,
信じ
anyway,
て疑っていないようですね。
I kind of like Lynch's attitude.
おい、どけ。検査させるんだ。
ですが、スコートさん。
Well, you can either not do it, you can either do it or wait 47 years. Your choice, mate. Sorry for the trouble. Thanks, bro. At least you revised up for once. Let's go for the third one.
だが調子に乗るんじゃないぞ。この女さえいなければ。さっさと検査しろ。
Well, 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 it's another L for Scott. And now time to inspect what's in there. Oh well, that looks kind of suspicious.
賠償金を請求するからな。
止めてください。
Wait a second. Why does Yanqing suddenly have his word again? He shouldn't have his word, right? Okay, to be fair, in this find he does have at least 4 of them, but yeah, I guess he might have multiple, so never mind. But that's kind of strange seeing it appear again. But anyway, Terror Grip. When an ally is inflicted with Terror Grip, attacking the caster of Terror Grip will once can display the Terror Grip. When Terror Grip ends, if the caster of Terror Grip is not attacked to dispel it, then the attacked ally will fall into the terrified state and be unable to perform actions. I see, so it's a new thingy, and I should have changed to Acheron, but I forgot. And I don't really want to, we're gonna have to fight like that, because I feel like if we, I'm not sure where it will reset us if we retreat. Let's just deal with it. Anyway, let's heal with Bailu and then just simply attack. Luckily at least 2 of the 3 match, so lucky for us. 2 of the 3 weaknesses match. Let's see. I should probably trigger Bailu's ultimate, because that seems like a good opportunity to do so. Let's see. Attacking holding cask can display Terror Grip. Well, there we go. And there we go. And I guess the Trailblazer will keep it, because... Yep. Or maybe not, never mind. But anyway, weakness broken. There we go. And Moon Rage has ended. No words for the moon. That's an achievement. And we have now gotten rid of all the moon grip. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see, we can use Careless Ultimate, because why not? We do also still have Kafka's Ultimate, so let's use that as well. And that should mean, there we go. And might as well... No matter if I do that, that should be enough to trigger Virus Ultimate, there we go. And that levels, like heals everyone back up to full health. And there we go. No Echo needed, and what's that achievement? I don't know. A closing on an open casket. Well, I guess it now has a bunch of damage. And now please let us know what the hell that was. I'm pretty sure you do, and that's why we're so strict against not having it checked.
こうなった以上、誰かに責任を押し付けようとするのはやめた方がいい。
どうしてこれが動き出したのか本当にわからないんだ。琥珀の王に誓ってもいい。
もういいよ、結城さん。何人か運気軍を連れてきてくれる？
Well, they probably have some answers to give us. Or at least Scott has. Scott needs to. I hope you have a fun talk with this guy faring commission. And we're gonna have to inspect whatever that was. Yep, and that's what they've detected.
ただ、これが気候なのか生物なのかは私にもわかりません。
Why do you say that?
これの核の部分は隠語で執権と呼ばれているもの。わかりやすく言えば、この機械は何らかの生物の神経を制御通数として駆動してるんだ。
少しサンプルを採取して。
Interesting, does that mean so it kind of has it sort of has a brain inside? Did I understand it correctly?
博識学会はなぜこれほどまでに倫理に反した技術を使うんだ。新たな武器を作るためか。
いずれにしろ、これがホリジンがこの艦船を襲撃した。
I guess so. That probably gives us enough clues.
通りで貨物を開けての検査を嫌がるわけだ。この件は獣王氏に連絡して判官に判断を委ねよう。
Now, what would I do apart from like getting him kicked out? Because I think he was heading out anyway.
それから武器は全部優秀国に収容してちゃんと処理するべきなんだ。何しろあそこは。
Well, no mind, Scott, I think you'll have a nice time there. After a while, everyone disperses and goes their own way. Well, Lingsha has come in to save the day. And I guess Yanqing, despite losing one of his words, has also come to save her day. Young, cute, or miniature? Let's go with cute, but because why not?
そちらの3人は請求列車からの客人でしょうかということはあなたたちが
I was kind of hoping for an angry reaction from Yanqing, but I guess he's used to it. Whatever. Yes, we are indeed.
それほどでもまだ時間があるので せっかくですから探偵士に行ってお茶でも飲みませんか？
じゃあ僕は遠慮なくお呼ばれしようかな。
あなたたち3人も一緒に来てくださいね。
Yep, we sure are. So let's head to drink some tea apparently. Well, anyway, can we still talk with you guys? Yes, we apparently can.
この機械の動力を遮断しますので、それまであまり近づかないようにしてください。
What happens if we don't? I guess just nothing happens at all. Well, I guess we now can't go there. We can still interact with the navigation compass right here. But let's not do that today. Anyway, let's drink some tea apparently. Do we have to go somewhere? Yes, we do. Let's go. Would you like to be teleported nearby? Yes, I want to. And let's see. But yeah, it's taking a completely different different way than I expected, to be honest. I think it's really interesting. Well, anyway, I believe it's been chill here. I hope so. At least I hope so. Officially, the last time we've been here was 1.2. You sure?
なんでグループで教えてくれなかったの？
Which group chat?
勤務中だからまた後で話そう。
You look so pretty when you're serious. Why are you standing guard here?
とある大物のため、これ以上は本当に聞かないで。私は今勤務中なんだから。
Well, that's good to know. I mean, I guess we're about to talk with that important person.
この辺をうろつくのはやめて。あと何日かすれば時間ができるから、ケイちゃんとフォフォを呼んで、金人口で一緒にご飯しよう。みんなで集まるの。
Oh, wait, that group chat.
じゃあ、そういうことで。
Well, I guess we're gonna hang out with her at some point and the other ones. I liked that event, to be honest. I really did. Anyway, let's follow Linkshire.
何年も経つというのに、ラフの探偵士の景色は変わりませんね。誤解は不変であり、潮は満ち引きを繰り返している。私たち寿命族にとって、これほど懐かしいと感じる故郷はありません。
レイサさんはラフの地元民なのか？
That would explain why she's moving here, I guess.
私は幼い頃からラフで育ち、探偵士でこの波の音を聞きながら。
But then my next question would be, why did you move to the Chuming?
この世は常に変化していますが、その変化の中にはたくさんの似ているものがある。私は炭鉱さんと同じく異境を旅しています。こうして帰ってきて見慣れた景色を目にすると、やはり考えに浸ってしまいますね。
Just like you, Danheng. Well,
剣木がなければ
so
この景色はもっと綺麗だったんだろうな。
she has returned. She's returning to the Luofu. Very interesting.
そうですか。剣木があそこにそびえ立っているのはなかなか壮観だと思いますが。
壮観だと
Where's the Tito?
あれは樹下の後だからね。泉州と意味物は数千年も戦ってきた。剣木が再生したのを見て、きっとみんな心の中では不安に思ってるはずだ。
一度種がまかれた以上、どんなに阻止しようと、いずれ芽吹きの時はやってきます。薬王秘伝が再び現れたのと同じように、剣木の再生は避けられないことなのかもしれません。この種は泉州の祖先が調整を求め
So she thinks it was bound to happen at some point. Why such a serious topic all of a sudden? We can't just make wild speculations about these things, Miss Linkshire. I thought we were here to have some tea, but where's the tea? Let's go with why such a serious topic.
すみません。
Of course you want to discuss something with us. Not too surprised about that one, I guess.
どんなこと？
私は同盟からの命を受け、探偵士に積もった汚れを払いに来ました。しかし、ラフの探偵士はほころびが多く、とっくに取り返しのつかないところまで来ています。
Interesting. So the Alchemy Commission has problems, and she wants to fix it.
二人は何か案はありませんか?
Interesting, I think. Right? Yep. Clean up all the old crime in the Alchemy Commission.
俺は寿命族だが、ここにいる二人の仲間と同じくよそ者だ。レーサさんが求める治療法に口出しはできない。が、一つだけ忠告したいことがある。
But that I guess that kind of that's another clue to what the other Xianzhous are supposed to be doing here.
ラフの寿命族と探偵士は長らく密接な関係を築いてきた。探偵士の現状を変えるには、レーサさん自身双方から距離を取り。
But it makes things complicated, I think. So Qingyuan has the two Xianzhous for some reason, and we also have Lingsha trying to clean up the Alchemy Commission. Oh yeah, true. I can see this disables, I guess. That is probably a good idea. We should get rid of those. We should definitely get rid of those, I think. Because they were one of the ones that caused some drama in the story requests for Xianzhou.
剣木を切り裂けるほど強力だというのに、己の命を存続させたいという凡人の渇望は断ち切れなかったようですね。例えば運気軍は薬王秘伝の残党を排除することはできましたが、探偵士の人々の心を鎮めることはできませんで
Yeah,
した。
so I guess they can clean up the remnants, but they can't clean up the source for the troubles, I guess.
先週の祖先はこうなると知っていたから、剣木の健康を見守る責務を与えた。ですが、結局は寿命族も凡人に過ぎなかったんです。今から30年前、ラフの探偵士の指定だった私の恩師は、早くにここの暗流に気づき、それに対して抜本的な改革を行おうとしました。
The troubles already started 30 years ago, from my understanding.
しかし、彼女は医術には精通していましたが、人の心には疎く。
Which I guess is a long time for them to build their influence over the commission.
そうこうしているうちに、師匠は誰かにはめられ、先週使命に追放されたのです。私もそれに巻き込まれ、ラフを離れるしかありませんでした。そして、当時その件の仲裁を担い、追放令の許可を出したのが、軽減将。
Let's see. That gives us some knowledge on what's happening. But then how did she come back if she was exiled?
探偵士の状況がここまで悪化したのは、薬王の反逆者だけのせいではありません。
I honestly feel like that's a sudden do like some very big thing again.
あら、元凶様。顔色を変えてどうしました？
I feel like I'm not really sure which thumbnail to use this time.
安心してください。
It's like Star Wars is way better to make thumbnails out of.
という道理は分かってるので、将軍を恨んだりはしません。私たちのような年齢の大人にとって、支援は贅沢なものですからね。
At our age, so yeah, I guess obviously she's also young. Well, anyway, oh, look. Looks like we are running into Xianzhou again. That's a good question. Yeah, fun fact, they already met. They already made twice, technically. Yeah, as you can tell, they haven't really gotten off to a good start, I would say. Well, anyway. Well, I would call it fate, I guess. I guess for that one I would have to say a replay of the cutscene. I didn't really get the vibe from for that, but I mean, whatever. I wouldn't be so sure about that one, considering, I mean, Yanqing has kept the force words for some time. Or at least I hope it's force words and not just one, because then the other cutscenes just now would not make sense, but I mean, we are seeing Yanqing fight before, so... And I just remembered, what was that again with, like, 30 minutes into the stream? Yanqing hasn't been bullied yet? Well, never mind. Maybe I should call it general, or to be young in the whim of impulse. So is the war tense? Let's go call the general. Yeah, that's actually a fair point. I would say 50-50, because I don't really know what Yunli can do. I think I might go with this one. We'll see. So, are you just going to give it back? Oh. Yeah, to be fair, might this will do it. I guess that's one way to battle without hurting each other, so good idea. Does not that technically now mean that Yunli is losing because of defeat? That reminds me, I should check on some results, because I'm curious. to be expected. Not quite expected. Yep, okay, let's continue on. So then, shall we get going? Let's go. Well, looks like we're going to have some fights.
薬王秘伝が滅びた後、彼らが飼育研究していた異物がここに残され、そのまま居ついて繁殖したようです。
We're finally fighting against enemies.
あなたたちが腕比べをするなら、審判は私が引き受けましょう。
Within an hour wins. That's a long time frame.
より多くの異味物を切った。
And how are you going to count those?
いいですね。レーサお姉ちゃん。
Yeah, I guess it's technically unpaid work.
これは2人のためでもあるんですよ。あなたたちは勝負をつけたいようですが、剣は傷つける相手を選ばない。誰かが怪我をするのはよくありません。
やっぱり指定様は考えが行き届いてるね。
どうです？2人とも準備はいいですか？
Yep, I guess we're both ready, and we have now turned Yanqing. It has been moved the 4th to the Trailblazer from us, which is cool. Oh, is that just a repeat of... Yep. Oh, never mind. I did not really expect that to do that. Well, anyway. When Yunli takes action, she will use attacks to defeat the enemy first. The number of enemies defeated by Yanqing and Yunli are recorded here. Well, time to fight, and I guess we have to let Yanqing himself defeat people? That means if anyone else defeats anyone. That does something, okay. Even though the kill was by Kafka. So, there's that. Well, anyway. Let's see. Frozen, that looks cool. Well, that's a problem now. It's 1 to 4, I think. How long does this go? It's officially an hour, but we don't have to download. Let's see. Might as well use Kafka. And technically it means the number of enemies, so as long as we should focus on the small ones for the amount of just simply because of the amount of enemies. It's not like the big boss where it's more. It's just simply that. Well, I might have screwed up. I guess Black Swan's revive is about to come in. Oh, never mind. There was barely any damage. She's about to die anyway. Which may be a little bit of a problem. Let's see. That'll at least remove the focus from... Yeah. So, Yunli is still leading. Which is a problem. And I have to heal Black Swan. There's no way around it. No, let's see. We do have a bunch of energy here. So what I think I should do is... Come on. Let's not use a skill point. Mainly because that would mean... actually it's just the ultimate. Because I believe 2 of those 3 have... Actually, yes it does. It does do. Let's see. This does mean let's actually use the ultimate because I feel like we need to do that. And I probably should have checked. No, we couldn't. Let's see. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I probably should have done that instead. And now use this. And hopefully they'll that kills one of them. That's not quite enough. Yeah, it's not enough. It does really look like that the only one might be winning simply because she just insta-kills everyone. But anyway, let's see. I still think we should focus on... We should try to avoid the boss if, as long as we can do that. Let's see. I might as well use just the single one. And now Yanshin gets attacked, that's fine. Now I can use the Black Swan skill. At least get everyone a hit. And, well, it's still a big enemy. There's not really much we can do. Apart from just attempting to attack it. There we go. It gives us 1 point. And I should have saved that ultimate. I should have saved that. Because it was kind of a waste. Let's see. It's continuing a long enough time. Which is actually surprising, I feel like. But anyway. Let's do that, because that means I get the ultimate. There we go. And hopefully that'll allow us to kill everyone. Should I use the skill? I'm not sure. Hang on, who's the second one? No, let's use the skill. There we go. And that has apparently killed the other one as well. And now might as well do this. Just to reduce the weakness, like the weakness break bar. Not quite enough for Black Swan to trigger everything. That's annoying. And also not quite enough to have you trigger anything. I would love to have another stack of the ultimate offering. Oh, never mind. That was surprising good news. And it's not equal, but I think that might have killed the one of those. No, I think it didn't. Well, we have lost. Doesn't mean we'll have a repeat. Or could it have gone any other way? I guess it officially confirms we do have more swords. We get a repeat, please. I would like to have a repeat. I guess not. Instead, we just have a. Our cutscene makes me wonder if we could have even won that in the first place. They're having a real nice fight though until that point. Never mind, they still have a nice fight. And it looks like someone's about bored.
ともいい戦いぶりね。
Now who's this?
でも一方は攻撃をかわすことしか知らず、自分は俊敏だと思い込んでいる。もう一方は怪力に頼り、一撃で
So I guess both have issues.
戦術と技術、どちらも欠けているわ。
あなたは？
私は探偵士に薬を求めに来た病人で、通りすがり。
Well, you look too important for that one, I would say.
ラフの演武典礼が始まれば、演武台の上でいいものが見られると思ってたんだけど、まさか
You look way too important.
探偵士でこんな素晴らしい戦いが見れるだなんて思わなかった。ラフって不思議なことが起きるのね。でもちょっとだけ言いたいことがあるの。こんなところで死闘するより、私は 二人が演武天礼の場を借りて演武台の上で正々堂々と相手を叩きのめ
That
す
would be a great thing, to be honest.
どんな恨みだって綺麗さっぱり消えるでしょ。
恨み？何か誤解してるみたいだけど、僕はウンリと手合わせしてただけだよ。
一人は秘剣を使ってて、もう一人は巨大な刃物を振り回してるのに、お互い恨みはないって言われても信じられるわけないじゃない。
And Yanning appears to be coming in to solve the dispute, I guess, and us included. And it gives us the name. With the Train Lady, that's Bailu. That is Bailu, of course.
もしかしておじいちゃんがいつも話してる
泉州妖精の天撃将軍？
私ってラフでも結構有名なのね。
当然でしょう。大将将軍の名を知らない人はいませんから。
The thing is starting to become complicated.
大将将軍？その呼び方ちょっとうぬぼれすぎじゃない？ダメダメ。
Well, I guess you've got it.
ラフに
You've
は
got a
将
title.
軍がいるって聞いたから、私も自分に称号をつけたの。憂いなし、悔いなし、敵なしの三武将軍ってね。この称号の方がいいと思わない？
確かに謙虚でありながら威厳を失わない。いい称号ですね。
You're lacking general. Yeah, I'm lacking my Japanese progress, that's for sure.
手合わせが終わったなら、秘書将軍の指摘に感謝して、静かに和解の握手をするべきではありませんか？
As long as Yunli gives back this word.
返す。
Well, there you go.
また奪われたりしないようにちゃんと大事にしてあげて。あと、今回は
Hopefully in the war ends. Thank you very much.
徹底的に任すから。
あれが人に謝る態度？
Well, there you go. That issue has been resolved. We have 10 others waiting for us, probably. I hope not, but I wouldn't be surprised.
そうだ、レイサさん。もし時間があったら、一度新作府に来て、将軍と話し合ってみてくれないかな。さっき言ってた支援には、きっと裏があると思うから。
I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier. Yes, there is indeed.
秘書様、仲裁ありがとうございました。あと少し来るのが遅かったら。
Well, that would have been something.
お礼なんていいわ。でも、私はあなたに頼まれたことをやり遂げたわよね。
Either someone steps in, or the other one, or you knock them out. I wonder how it would have been if there would have been any other way it could have been resolved. Probably not.
すみませんが、いくら将軍といえど、料金を支払う必要は。
Although to be fair, the fight has been pretty equal,
探偵士の
to say the least.
明確な料金を設定していますし、掛け売りは行っていません。それに龍女様の診察はもう何十年も先まで埋まっていますから。
なら、あのちびっこ二人の授業料って言って新作府に請求書を送ればいいわ。実際あの子たちを引き離すのにもう少しで本気を出すところだったし。それじゃ私は息抜きできる場所を探すから。
Well, if you send that bill, someone's probably gonna have to do some explanation. And considering the seat of our side is the Luofu side, it's probably going to be Yangqing. Well, anyhow, that one has been resolved. But what are we now waiting on next? I don't think we'll get into the war dance just yet. Instead, we'll see a discussion between Xianzhou and his other two that I have forgotten the name of. One of them was mostly the purple one.
どうやら新作将軍は演武天礼で実力を示すのが目的のようです。ラフは剣木の災いの後でも問題なく繁栄していると証明したいのでしょう。
ですが、次はですがっていうつもりね。
Of course you will.
ですが、演武天礼のためにラフに来た人たちは不安と噂を広める最大の覚醒器と言える。一歩間違えればまた大混乱が起こるかと。
町にいる運気軍が警戒を強めているところを見ると、あの将軍もこの道理は理解しているのでしょう。
I mean, we've had that one incident,
他に気になるところはあります。
which is obviously not great. But same as Panaconi, we appear to be able to somehow make sure that nobody gets too concerned about it just yet.
手部隊に担ぎ出されて二人の将軍と談笑しなければならないんですか。
Well, considering a promotion, I guess.
あまり人前に出ない方がいい。
そんなに文句言わないで。別にいじめられたわけでもないでしょ。接触する前に先入観を捨てて、相手の形勢を見て判断したかったの。ああ、形勢っていうのは町にいる運気軍の風貌とか人々からの評価とか彼と親しい人たちの振る舞いとかのことね。
軍の強さはその兵ではなく形勢にあり。
We are overseeing this discussion between Xianzhou Luofu and I forgot her name, Xianzhou.
わかりやすい話なのに
Those are certainly some names.
とにかくこれは私が戦をする時の習慣なんだからあなたたちも慣れなさい。
それは軽減将軍を敵として見極めようとしているということで。
先週ラフを一番長く収
But
め
I hope he's not your enemy.
彼の敵が少ないなんてことあると思う。
But yeah, that makes sense.
あ、将軍。そういえば、漢訳の龍女には会えましたか。彼女の出した処方箋を見せてもらっても。
Which makes me think, how's Baru doing? Because last few times he was trying to get away from the... I forgot which commission she was from. Baru. Well, anyway.
会えたけど、私の状態を見ても龍女は何もできなかった。
That sounds like Baru, definitely.
たくさん食べろとだけ言われたわ。
あの有名な漢訳の龍女ですら。
That sounds like Baru all right.
心配する必要はありません。僕は必ず。
Looks like Fang-chan has also some disease, problem, I don't know what to call it.
昇級、生と死は定められているのよ。軍に入った日、私は誓った。残りの人生は泉州の矢尻として北条の意味物を射抜いていくことを。この誓いさえ果たせれば。
We're hearing some background story to Fang-chan.
どうだっていいの。あなた、さっき私が軽減を敵とみなしてるって言ってたけど、違うわ。私の敵はずっと私自身だけだもの。
Just to be fair, not sure. Like, we haven't really heard anything of those before, and they're obviously not part of the main story arc, because we're still in the continuance, of course. rice with some vegetables.
君ね、少しは空気を読んでくれません?
But I guess you kind of want to distract from whatever's going on.
二人は好きにしなさい。私は何年も会ってない戦友
Now
と
who's
約束
that?
があるから。
I don't think it will be Danheng. Meanwhile, Yanqing and us return, and I return to the Selding Sanctum. And I guess to report what has happened? We'll see.
さっきの人、妖精の運気将軍？すっごくかっこよかったね。運理はあんなに大きな。
I guess she is indeed.
ほんの軽い一撃であの子の攻撃を止めてた。
No. Where were you looking from? I mean, I guess we would have been literally right there, because we were just right next to them before they started the fight. Which I guess makes sense that March has witnessed that, of course. But now let's see. I guess we're gonna report to the general. That's my guess. But I believe we're not in the right location for that. Let's see, those moves are fabulous. General is totally something else. And oh yeah, Xianzhou's wordplay is really good, like really good. It wasn't really a play, so let's go with I wanted to go with the first one, but no mind. Well, I guess he was also great, but Lake Shan kind of stole the show, I think. Unfortunately. Oh, that's cool. Speaking of wardens, well, I guess there should be always someone that's better than you, I guess. I'm certainly not the best one at everything. Literally everything. Literally everyone's better. Let's see. I'm looking forward to the Wardens. Not entirely sure what to expect from it, but I guess we'll see. General Yingyuan wants to invite all of us to the seat of divine foresight. Something important? I would say so. Probably on how to deal with it, yeah, it makes sense. Well, I guess we will. I don't think there's really much. I don't think there's really one way, a way around, I guess. Unfortunately. Well, anyway. A crossing of blades and hearts. Head to the seat of divine foresight to see the general. Well, anyway, let's do that. Let's see. Right, it's just on the other side of this area. Oh, wait, hang on. I think we're playing some... What is the name of the game again? For some reason I'm blanking on it right now. Celestial Shade, right. Let's talk a little, now that things are less hectic. Please give me some advice to achieve happiness at work. Well, you've come to the right person, as I've already mastered the art of being happy at work. There are three basic principles for happiness at work. Do not be proactive, do not say no, and do not be irresponsible. Got it. Let me give you a small test. You are an unimportant custodian in the Divination Commission. Recently, you've discovered and restored the game of Celestial Shade, which you found when you explored ancient texts in the repository. To your surprise, the game became extremely popular on the Xianzhou Luofu overnight. One day, the Master Diviner shows up and asks whether you are the one who organized and restored the words of the Celestial Shade game. How should you answer her? What's Celestial Shade? That's good answer, but it sounds a bit phony. Since the Master Diviner probably already figured out the truth, pretending to know nothing would be too obvious an attempt to wash your hands clean. She's likely to arrange more work for you. You have a lot more to learn. Let's have more discussions like this in the future. Well, let's call it a day. Sure, just drop me a line if you're up for a round of stars. I do wonder if they implement it at some point. If they implement Celestial Shade at some point. I kind of wish they did. Considering it's such a big thing of, where does this lead us? Or Mali, never mind. I'll explain. I don't want to go there at this time. But yeah, I kind of would like to have them implement Celestial Shade. I think that would be kind of cool. Well, time to head into the seat of Divine Foresight. And discuss a little with Jing Yuan. Anyone we need to talk with? I don't think so. I don't think there is. Oh, we can't go there. I kind of remember that we are able to walk that path, but I guess not. Oh, well, anyway. Well, there we go. Time to talk with Jing Yuan and him again. Who are Yan? We run into him again.
この3人は危険を顧みずに私と共に七に入り
And I guess we are now going to get filled in into what's actually happening.
陰謀を暴いてくれたんだ。一連の出来事の中で何か知りたいことがあれば何でも聞くといい。
剣木再生の顛末については大木である普賢殿から一連の報告を受けている。彼女自身も玉殿に呼ばれ、この件に関する聴取を受けていた。同盟はこの件に対して強い疑念を抱いている。
No, I've not heard Yuku before.
わしはお前さんを信じよう。
I believe that's a new name.
お前さんは運気軍に入隊してから素晴らしい功績を残して
But obviously we have some yeah, I guess I have to discuss what's going on with the others. So it kind of makes sense.
批判の声が相次いだが、元帥はそれらの意見を退け、ラフをお前さんに託したのだ。お前さんは今まで同盟に忠誠を尽くしてきた。タラサの意味物をくじき、泉州玉殿の包囲を解き、北条の民が呼んだ妖精を破壊した。これまでの大きな戦いで起きたことは、今でも
And we are hearing some background story of Jing Yuan.
その忠誠心を疑い、憶測でお前さんをバカだ無能だと決めつけている連中は、新作将軍の失策を喜ぶ。なぜならそれが奴らの本性だからだ。何かを成し得る能力がなく、ただ他人の失敗を見ることを養分にして生きている。
Or maybe they just maybe they also pulled some kind of power from that. Who knows? The world is complicated.
多くの失敗を見てきたが、それよりもお前さんの忠誠が変わっていないことを信じたい。
では、今回剣木の災いの顛末について探るために派遣されてきたのは、
Well, let's see.
将軍だけということですか?
The more background info.
いや、それは
And Feixiu and Huayan are both investigating it.
このおじいちゃん、予想外な
Which is good to know, certainly. But now let's see.
泉州ラフに行くよう命じた。だが公文書に
Attend the war dance, which is going to happen later, I guess. And Feixiu's questioning. What does that mean? Yeah, that's what I'm about to ask. Since it's the marshal's orders, do we need to step aside? Let's ask what that means.
軽減が典礼を開く意図も彼が直面している情勢についてもよく知っている。このような命を下したのはきっと彼女も2つの剣を同じように重要だと思っているからだろう。
Yeah, I guess the purpose of these ceremonies, of course, to make sure everyone is aware that everything is fine at the Xianzhou Luofu. Gotta clarify, it's about the Luofu.
海燕将軍、あなたの慶願に心からの敬意と感謝を。このことは深く心に刻んでおこう。しかし、元帥が下した命を皆の前で明かしてしまって。
I'd hope so.
お前さんが列車の証人を紹介したのは、わしと秘書の来意と。
At least I'm pretty sure that'll be the intention of us being invited to this discussion. And once again we'll have to step into whatever is happening between the Xianzhous.
剣木の災いについて問うのは秘書将軍で、わしはただの傍聴人に過ぎん。それよりも わしが関心を持っているのは演武典礼が無事に開催されるかどうかという点だ。ああ、そういえばラフに来るにあたり演武典礼のために贈り物を。
You prepared a gift for the wardens. Well, let's see. I would like to know what it is, but I guess admire this word. Well, thank you for telling me what it is, I guess. That is a unfortunate spoiler. And where have you appeared from? Well, never mind. I guess you're both are related, I believe. I'll investigate. Let's look at the sword inside. This case gleams with a muted luster, crafted from a material neither wood or metal. Its surface is masterfully woven with metallic threads, outlining an intricate pattern of lotus flowers. Which is what we are probably going to be playing in the event.
主催者は武芸に秀でた戦士を守人に選び、司法の挑戦に応じることで、戦衆の武徳が盛んであることを示す。
The High Elder of the Luofu, I believe is... Yeah, I believe that was the Daneng. Imbibitor Lunae, not the regular Daneng. Oh, never mind. I guess I got them confused? Not entirely sure.
冗談に関してはお前さんには負けると思うがな。
この箱何？海燕将軍、なんでこれは
I guess we're supposed to be opening it? Perhaps?
これは演武典礼のために用意した剣箱だ。
Oh, okay. It's not inside there yet, so no mind. Well, I guess I hope we win that.
自慢ではないが、その剣は主命の工芸技術の至極でな。
I still very much want our own room in the Express. I think that's something that I've missed implementing. And to be fair, where would they place it? You know, you have like four passenger rooms visible, and it's obviously Danheng, March, and then the other two are Relt and Himiko. Anyway, that was a off-topic tangent. So Huiyan's just explaining this word that's about to be placed in there in a few days' time. Would be pretty funny if the champion is going to be March 8th.
封建にふさわしい英雄だろう。
8th because of the new path.
それに今回の森人は剣術に優れた
Maybe not. Well, I guess we'll see. Not entirely sure what to expect.
実にぴったりだろう。
海援将軍のご好意、痛み入る。
Indeed.
おじいちゃん、私に剣を送りたいならなんでこんな遠回しな。
Well, Yunli clearly thinks she's the best one. But I guess we'll see. I wouldn't be so sure about that one. Yeah, confidence can kill. You don't want to be overly confident.
ウンリさんが剣を愛してることは僕も知ってる。でも残念ながら剣はいつだって自分にふさわしい持ち主を選ぶんだ。
Is she just about to like confront Yanqing again? Yeah, of course she is going to.
今日の探偵士での勝負、まだついてなかったよね。興味があるなら。
That's actually pretty a good idea. There was a trailer, I believe, at the end of the 2.3 special program that showed like everyone involved for like all the various Xianzhous and or like factions. I completely forgot who was involved with Wu, but I wouldn't. Yeah, I guess Yunli was one of them. Of course, I mean she's the first playable character of 2.4, so it makes sense. I mean, we are getting a lot of characters introduced at once. In the next few versions. Or as part of this arc. Let's see. Looks like Fake Shoe is right, or it'll be either the death or disaster when those two clash. Yeah. I'd like to know as well. It does look like they're pretty equal. So I think it would be very hard to figure out who's really going to win.
お前たちの言い争いで同盟の友情に傷をつけさせるためではない。
Well, I mean, if they fight as part of the competition, why not?
勝負ごとには必ず勝ち負けがあり、友情に傷がつくことは避けられない。そこでわしに考えが。
Ryan has an idea. Let's hear it.
まだ勝者は決まっていないが、お前さんたちのどちらか一方とは限らない。商品を手に入れたいと思うなら、二人で協力して生徒に武芸を教え、その生徒を出場させ。
Why do I feel like that's about to be us?
の勝利を収めるのだ。
Oh, that would be kind of strange in my opinion. Although to be fair, March is going to have to get her path somehow. I guess, does that mean they would end up parting up? I guess so.
列車の代表として演武典礼に参加して大いに腕を振るってくれたらわしも嬉しい。
海援将軍の考えは実に面白い。弟子に芸を授けることでこそ協力の精神を育める。そうすれば勝者だけが何かを得て敗者は何も得られないという事態も避けられるということだな。
Oh, no mind. So they both together will take an apprentice, and I mean, if you look at the thumbnail and the trailer, depending on like what you're watching, then it should be pretty obvious who the apprentice will be. Yes, it's gonna be March 7th.
彼女に剣術の基礎を教えてあげなさい。
And I think she'll have a bunch of, a bit of fun.
なんでいきなりうちを巻き込むの？剣なんて使ったことないんだけど、ゼロベースできるわけないじゃん。最後に師匠に恥をかかせて破門なんてことになっちゃったらどうするの？
Why don't you just unhang? Why don't you just me? Just accept your fate, March. Let's go with the third one.
機会だろ。なの前に剣を使えるようになりたいって言ってたし。
それはそうだけど、さすがに突然すぎ。
Well, that's probably the best opportunity to do so, so how about you take it?
美月さんはまだ手を加えられていない玉だ。わしもどんな風に成長するのか興味があるから、ラフの演武天霊という好機を借りたいと思ってな。
I do wonder if March will get more paths in the future. Like, not just this one.
ありがとう。でも運理と元凶は勝負しようとしてるのに、うちに剣を教えることになったら、二人の鍛錬の時間がなくなっちゃわないかな。それに剣士ってみんなそれぞれとっておきの技があるんでしょ？うちに教えてくれるときにうっかりバラしちゃったりしたら、お互いの手の内が分かって勝負にならなくなるんじゃない？
I mean, depends on how the fights will go.
美月なのか、あなた優しいんだね。安心して、せめて10年は修行しないと、とっておき
Well,
の
looks like they'll have some fun training March.
種名の剣術はすごいんだ。いくつか技を覚えればきっとずっと役に立つよ。本当？
And it feels like she's warming up.
美月はすっかりその
Yep.
わしとしてはまさにその互いの手の内を知る状況になってほしいんだ。演武の時に一撃で敵を倒しては面白くない。まして剣士の生死を決めるのはとっておきの技ではなく基本となる技術だからな。
では雲理殿は承諾したということだな。元凶、君はどうする？
Please say yes.
将軍、僕まだ一人前にもなってないのに、他の人に剣術を。
I mean, what could go wrong realistically?
それって負けを認めるってこと？他の人に教える。
Oh, he's gonna get dragged into this by Yanli. Especially after Descendants.
元凶、誰かに技術を教えることは自分が学んだことを振り返り、より理解を深めることにもつながる。君は長年私の弟子としてやってきたが、そろそろ視野を広げる時だ。
分かった。将軍がそう言うなら僕も承諾する。
元凶も承諾した。となれば、あとは美月殿が首を縦に振るだけだね。
美月、この件はお前自身が決めることだ。
Let's see. Both have agreed. Now March is the last one. Time for you to become the best swordmaster on Express. It won't be a walk in the park, for that for sure. It's all up to you, though.
そうすれば、ナノの矢が俺のお尻に当たる心配をしなくて済むしな。
Now, when did that, there? When does this happen?
うち攻撃外したことなんてないんだけど。
I was gonna say, I've never really seen that happen.
うちもそれでオッケー。海援将軍、ありがとう。
Oh, although that's a funny fail, to be honest, if I think about it.
そう来なくてはな。では、明日から元凶君と雲理が毎日お前さんに運気剣術の基礎を教える。
Well, March has taken on a new hobby, I guess.
雲理は先に行って美月さんの修行のための準備をしてこよう。なに、弟子入りの
Well, I guess that would actually be kind of fun, but I know I would not be set up for that. Like,
そこまでしなくても。って、待って。
I would not be able to do that.
普通弟子か
Not at all. But anyway, Yan, smiling silently, soon departs the seat of divine foresight with Yanli in tow.
将軍言っちゃった。さっきの話、なんか変な気がするんだよね。
Oh, March,
なんか話が
you're going to learn new skills.
なんでこんなことになったんだろう。
本当にね。みんなを新作府に連れてきたのは将軍が大事なことについて相談
Important things for the wardens,
いつの間にか
I would say.
僕とウンリが美月さんの師匠になって
I think it's actually kind of funny though.
おそらくだが、海燕将軍はし
No, I think it's really funny.
俺たちにラフにとどまってほしいのだろう。
But aren't we here to attend the ceremony anyway? Yes, but I guess we're going to get involved a lot more than
俺たちはいつでもこ
a
こ
lot more than expected.
観光客と変わらないからな。ラフが同盟に提出した報告書には列車の行動記録も含まれている。彼は俺たちが嘘の話を固めるための要素ではなく、報告通りの実力を持っているかどうかを確かめたいんだろう。演武天霊は海燕将軍の試金石だ。そのために彼は運理まで巻き込んだ。
That's actually very interesting. He wants to confirm that we are actually good, so he tracks us into competing at the wardens or being part of the ceremony. But I think it's funny. I think it's actually kind of funny and cool. But anyway.
二人の将軍に証人として合わせるためだったのだが、
well,
正直に話していなかったのは私の落ち度だ。
well, whatever. I would say it's already too late.
今後数週間のうちに海燕将軍だけでなく飛翔将軍とも会ってもらい、彼女の質問に答えてもらうつもりだ。その時のために準備をしておいてほしい。
In the coming weeks, no worries, answering a few questions is no big deal. Perhaps we should just pack up and leave tonight. Well, and actually, no mind. I should have probably gone for the first one, now that I think about it. I just clicked on the second one because it kind of... The last few ones, it's just the same thing, which is annoying. I really don't like the thing that you started. Like in terms of just having multiple options, but they're all the same thing. It's annoying. We're gonna see about that one. I wouldn't be surprised if just March wins it all. Oops. I thought I muted my mic in time, but I didn't. Well, there you go. Anyway. In Arm Alley, Fakesure meets with her old comrade in... I can't read it. So Yukong and Fakesure are not talking. They didn't know each other, which is also interesting news.
30年前、あなたは妖精の請求軍の先方で、私はラフの水耕への飛行士だった。でもこうして再会した今、あなた
Now we do already know that why she has given up flying because of the incident we've seen in, I think, the Continuance about like where we met up with Hoo Tail and so on. I think it was also covered in that.
でも30年ぶりとは言えないわね。交渉の共鳴機能では毎日あなたの勝利の知らせが流れているから、毎日あなたの
Yukon has at least somewhat followed up with her. Well, not with her directly, but at least heard that she still exists. I'm guessing the other way around, not really. Not us, of course, but we'll hear from Yukon.
かしら。確か生姜とかきゅうりとか何かの野菜みたいなのが入っていたような。
昇級よ。妖精の探偵士に派遣されたのは
Oops.
今は私の幕僚であり専属の医師でもある。ここ数年彼はずっと私の
Not me throwing things on my table.
もう何年も経つのに
Accidentally
私が元気なのは
missing
ほとん
things.
ど彼のおかげなの。私の出自を考えれば
Like
ここまで来られただけ
having
でも
things
十
slip
分
out of my hand.
あなたの無事を知って
But anyway,
安心したわ。ところで今回海燕将軍と一緒に来たのは元帥の命を受けたからでしょ。
yes, they have indeed.
友人である私に免じて同盟がラフの将軍にどんな裁きを下そうとしているのか教えてくれない？
Well, maybe he can convince them that nothing has gone
天
wrong.
国の再生は後ろに隠れることに慣れた老いぼれたちに恐怖を与えた。彼らは意味物が再び現れることを恐れている。まさに30年前みたいにね。
Very interesting
ラフから
to
の
hear what
報告
happened
書で事の経
back
緯が
then.
説明されてるけど、人滅軍団の侵入が事実なのか、正確ハンターと請求列車がどのように介入したのか、多くの詳細が欠けているの。
How did we get involved again? Alright, the Stellarman has asked us.
そしてあなたも知っているように、長い間姿を消していた逃亡犯の渓流が再び姿を現した。
The Stellarman has asked us to visit the Xianzhou Luofu. I remember that.
ラフの粒子も軽減が同盟を顧みず追放された竜尊陰月をラフに帰還させ林炎教の古会を開き寿命族の剣木を見守る責務を妨害したと報告している。
Well, looks like we definitely have some drama here.
私が先週ラフに来なければならなかった理由。
Like, not necessarily drama, but definitely trouble.
職務上部外者にここまで多くのことを説明する必要はないんだけど、あなたと私は肩を並べて戦う。
Yeah, we never heard any of this. Certainly not.
でも今の話は
Never ever.
忘れてくれると嬉しい。
わかった。ごめんなさい。失礼だったわね。今は軽減将軍を擁護すべきじゃないってことは。
Yeah, that was certainly, the exchange arc was certainly something.
私の性格は
Of course, it's not featured on this channel, because that time before he decided to pick up streaming again.
陰月の乱が終わってからラフは
But if you want to, watch Fontaine, not Fontaine,
これは
wrong game, the Patagonia arc, you're gonna have to watch that on YouTube, because that won't be re-uploaded to YouTube.
残念なことに
And Twitch gets rid of things, like, after a week, of course.
必ず過去の積み重ねをすべて破壊するような失敗をする。敵はその瞬間を待っているに違いないわ。
その通り。だから今回来たのには別の目的もあるの。
Who's Hule? Who's Hule?
あの堀人の選手のフーレイのこと？ 700年以上前からラフの中国に禁錮されているあの？
Very interesting.
皇族の大敵、未来永劫許されぬ。天地が滅びるまで、うんぬんかんぬん。
That's something we haven't really seen about, and we are going back to the Boixin. The fake Xiao is also involved, appears. Well, like there's more of these thingies, of these persons than was really shown in the beginning. You tell me. Well, I guess she will tell us.
それは同胞を解放するためだけでなく正義のためでもある。
So why do you want to visit it? That's the confusing part, I think. Or strange part.
風霊がちゃんと収容されているか不安になったの。今までの100年に一度の面会では老いぼれたちの心を落ち着かせることはできなかったのよ。だから彼らを安心させるために私が派遣されたってわけ。
Reassure them about this guy being safe, I guess?
悪い知らせばかりね。
そういうわけでもないわ。少なくともあなたが思ってるほど悪くはない。
About
あな
what?
たに探すよう頼まれた目標についても進展があ
I'm
る。
guessing some kind of private thing from Yukong.
早く教えてちょうだい。
Well, I should definitely react to that.
あなたに提供された航路を捜索して、ナルビ商会の
Oh, does it relate to I forgot her name, but like at the location we met up with Fuhu and so on. We had this whole story with that other person why Yukong is no longer going into the air, of course.
でも、私たちが事故現場に到着する前に、すでに現場に来ていた人がいたの。
それは選手の人？それともカンパニーの？
どっちも外れ。玉空、ルアンメイ。
Well, that's a surprising crossover. Run Mei is suddenly involved. Why? I guess I guess Run Mei always wants to like know things, so should I be surprised? I don't think I should. After a day running around, you finally arrive at a pedicure inn for a well-deserved rest. This night, your restlessness from meeting the general and the bustling crowd before the wardens keeps you from falling asleep. And in the background, we are playing games. Day 2. Well, I guess they're training, but I guess they're training over there and probably getting things ready for March. To like March to Mastery a Star is Born. That's the description of the mission, and that's what we're going to be visiting next week with the next stream of Star Rail. Now, of course, we are going to have 2 more streams, of course, but if you check the schedule, there will be 2 other games. We do still have Genshin and Senless to complete, so those are taking the slots instead, which means we only have 1 Star Rail stream today, but hopefully we will see the rest next week. But yeah. Anyway, if you enjoyed the stream, then please leave a follow or subscribe depending on where you're watching. And I guess also leave a like if you're watching on YouTube. Anyway, yeah. And the next live stream will begin tomorrow at the same time. 5 PM UTC, yep. And in that one we'll finish the Genshin Summer event. And maybe even get Kira and the skin, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And yeah. And of course on Saturday till the delay stream from Monday with more Senless. Hopefully I'll unlock the further levels because I'm out of things to farm, but I'll tell you more about that one in the stream for Senless. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I wish you a very good night, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next stream.